What does being a man entail? Do you have an answer to that question? Does not knowing how to answer that question worry you? The difficulty is that men are unable to identify their place in a society that's changing. Mixed messages are now commonplace, and the definition of masculinity is evolving. It's hurting the males who are affected by it, which could hurt everyone else as well. Some people make light of the crisis in masculinity by making jokes about it. Women are making progress in terms of freedom, power, and opportunities today. Do not misunderstand, that is wonderful. However, it is erasing a historical understanding of what being a man means. Many males no longer need to cut firewood and tend gardens as a result of urban growth. Screen time has displaced hunting, and YouTube is gradually taking the place of the front porch. Although there are numerous advantages to this cultural shift, males may be a little perplexed. The crisis of masculinity is merely society adjusting to a shift in culture, which takes time. Depending on who you ask, there are various interpretations of the crisis of masculinity. Although the roots of the problem began to spread during the First World War, when women started to take on new positions and roles in society, older men often perceive the crisis of masculinity as an attack on their beliefs. Young adult men are now disproportionately affected by the crisis. Experts have even argued that increased drug usage and rising violence incidents in young adult men are largely the masculinity crisis outcomes. Traditional masculinity and toxic masculinity are frequently confused. Many people incorrectly assume that masculinity is a crisis. That's not quite accurate. Masculinity will be a component of gender as a social construct so long as it does. It would be risky to reduce the issue to masculinity itself. The issue is that as society has changed, masculinity has had a hard time adapting. The issue of masculinity will continue to hold both men and women behind it until it does. So, how do we fix it then? One solution is for each man to decide for himself what being a man entails. That is, it means that for them, not what they believe that it should mean for them or what they believe that it should mean for others. This will assist us in defining a new masculinity that offers us a blueprint for living while also equipping us with the skills necessary to live our lives in a healthy manner and without interfering with how others live theirs. One place to start is with all of the positive aspects of conventional masculinity like strength, self-sufficiency, and responsibility. We may maintain these qualities while letting go of all the detrimental traits, such as suppressing our emotions, acting aggressively, and the urge to be in charge. Even some of the issues with traditional masculinity may be improved with the use of this strategy. For example, how much sense does it make that self-sufficiency is masculine but learning how to cook, sew, keep a clean house, and do your laundry aren't? This will be evident to proponents of traditional masculinity when they give women more influence. Also, it gives women more power. It also grants more authority to men. Life isn't a zero-sum game. Men's perceptions of their own masculinity are crucial, as we've already mentioned. Mental health problems like despair, anxiety, and stress can develop as a result of not understanding what it means to be a guy. Having rigorous, out-of-date norms might have a similar result. Yet, determining what it means to be a guy can help you establish stronger mental health and build a more meaningful relationship with your partner. What did you think of today's video? Do you agree with the information presented? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, please consider liking it and subscribe to the channel as well for more content. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.